Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to each one of us. Now, I would like us to go ahead and address this topic, which is on the B1 Sprechen, the B1 Sprechen Teil 1. This applies to those of you doing the Goethe Zertifikat, Goethe Certificate, and even the OSD. They're the same structure, okay? So this is your part number one. Let's now go, let's now have a look at it. As you can see indicated here, the part is now referred to as gemeinsam etwas planen. Gemeinsam etwas planen, which now simply means planning something together. Planning something together. Now, I would like you to understand that in this part, you will be doing it with a partner. You normally work in the two of you, right? And then you're given a topic for you to speak on. Now, before this portion begins, you have uh, some minutes given to you for you to prepare your points. Each of you will be put separately just to prepare your own points, and then once you're done preparing, you come back and begin the speaking. Now, you can see the heading is Gemeinsam etwas planen, and then they tell you that Sie planen zusammen mit Ihrem, Sie planen zusammen mit Ihrem Partner über Peters Hochzeitsparty. Sie planen zusammen mit Ihrem Partner über Peters Hochzeitsparty. You are planning together with your partner about Peters, the word Hochzeit, wedding. So Hochzeitsparty. So you are planning together with your partner about Peter's wedding party. Okay. Okay, so after the guidance on that you and Peter are planning, sorry, you and your partner are planning about Peter's wedding party, they've given you some points. Point number one, discuss wann. When are you going to be having this wedding party? When? Discuss on the tag, the day, and the time, the Uhrzeit. When, and of course the time. Number two is wo. Where will the party take place? Will it be in a hotel, Wohnung? Like, where will it take place? An apartment, a hotel, a house? Where will it take place? And then number three, wie viele Leute? How many people? Wie viele Leute will be coming? So how many people are you going to be inviting or expecting? And then discuss also on the Essen und Getränke, the food and drinks. What is to be cooked? What is to be prepared, right? Food and drinks. Discuss on that. So after they've given you the 4 points, you can see that the fifth point is intentionally left blank. The fifth point is normally intentionally left blank so that one can add any other point as long as it is in a relation to the planning of the wedding. It could be about money. How much money will you need? It could be about gifts. Which gifts can we buy? All right. So the fifth point is left intentionally blank so that the two of you can come up with any other point or A or B that might be required in the preparation of the party. Okay. Okay. Now, what you're supposed to be doing then, you're going to be having a conversation. This part is like a conversation. Assume you are having a casual talk with a friend, and then you just discuss, oh, hello, how are you? Hallo, wie geht's? The person responds, gut, und dir? Ich auch, danke, right? And then you could go ahead and express the point that Peter is having a wedding, right? Oh, Peter hat eine Hochzeitsparty. Peter hat eine Hochzeitsparty, right? Ja, ja, richtig. Peter is having a birthday, Peter is having a wedding party, yeah? And then you just begin by the first part, which is now asking wann. Now you could ask the person in a question format, when is the wedding party taking place? When? When is the wedding taking place? Wann? The verb you could choose to use is the stattfinden. Stattfinden, which is to take place, right? So, wann findet die Party statt? Wann findet die Party statt, which now means when is the party taking place? Wann findet die Party statt? When is the party taking place? That I could say, die Party findet am, die Party, die Party findet am, for example, Wochenende statt. Die Party findet am Wochenende statt. The party will be taking place on the weekend. Okay. Um, besides besides me asking wann findet die Party statt, someone could also ask specifically, can the party take place on the weekend? Kann oder konnte, ja could, konnte die Party am Wochenende stattfinden? Konnte die Party am Wochenende stattfinden? Could the party take place on the weekend? And then someone simply comes and say, ja, das ist eine gute Idee. Ja, das ist eine gute Idee, right? So my point here is that when you're handling the points, don't just handle them like, wann ist die Party? Brr. Wo ist die Party? Brr. Wie viele Leute? Brr. Essen? Getränke? No. Don't just, it is not an interview. You ask a question, I answer. You ask, no, it's not an interview. Make it interesting. So that you could either ask somebody a question, or you could make a request, or you could also make a suggestion. You could suggest, could it be like in the last example we've given, could the party be on Friday? Konnte die Party am Freitag stattfinden? Konnte die Party am Freitag stattfinden? Could the party take place on Friday? And that is like in a suggestion manner. And then I could say, ja, aber das ist nicht möglich. Yes, but that is not possible. Am Freitag gehen viele Leute zur Arbeit. Am Freitag gehen viele Leute zur Arbeit. On Friday, a lot of people are going to work. And then you maybe make a different suggestion. Wir müssen die Party am Samstag haben. We must have the party on Saturday. Wir müssen die Party, oder wir müssen am Samstag die Party haben. We must have the party on Saturday. Okay, so you can see what I'm trying to say is don't just make it an interview whereby one person asks, the other person answers. No, you could try and make it interesting by either you ask a question, sometimes you make a suggestion, so that the flow becomes interesting. Okay, let's just take point number 2 also as an example, like wo. You now want to discuss with the partner, where will the party be? Wo. So I could either ask by trying to suggest, is the party taking place in a hotel? Findet die Party in einem Hotel? Is the party going to take place in a hotel? Now, the problem with this type of question is that someone would only answer it with yeah or nein. Yeah, and then it's over, or nein, and then it's also over. So I always say avoid asking these types of questions. Is the party taking place in the hotel? Yes. The person can simply answer by yes and then leave it like that. Okay. Instead, what you're looking to do is ask the question in the with the WH questions. You realize when you ask questions with the WH questions, it makes the person now answer with a long sentence. Don't just say, are you going? Yes. Are we eating? No. Can they dance? Yes. Are they going? No. No. Avoid those yes, no, yes, no, yes, no questions. And I think this is the one that also makes it a bit awkward for most of us, maybe when we go out on a date with someone, and then you only ask yes, no questions. Are you eating this? Yes. Are you drinking that? No. Can you drink this? Yes. No. So it makes it a bit uncomfortable, right? Instead, try and use the WH questions. It makes it sound more detailed talk, right? What would you like to eat? I would like to eat, when would you like to go? I would. So when you ask the WH questions, it makes it the conversation now become longer and even more interesting. Okay. So if I'm to use the same point, which was asking me on vo with a question word, look at how it goes. It now sounds deeper. Now someone could ask with wo werden, not werden, but wo wird diese Party stattfinden? Wo wird diese Party stattfinden? Where will this party take place? Wo wird diese Party stattfinden? Where will this party take place? And then somebody could try and now answer by saying, ich bin der Meinung, dass, ich bin der Meinung, dass, I'm of the opinion that, ich bin der Meinung, dass Peters Wohnung okay ist. Ich bin der Meinung, dass Peters Wohnung okay ist. I'm of the opinion that Peter's apartment is okay, right? Peter's apartment is okay. And then maybe the person could go ahead and give more reasons why they think they should have it in Peters apartment. I could say, Peters Wohnung ist groß genug. Peter's apartment is big enough. Okay? And then maybe the person could come and also say, ein Hotel ist zu teuer. Ein Hotel ist zu teuer. Maybe I could also add a point like, there are a lot of people. Es gibt viele Leute und deswegen wird das teuer sein. There are a lot of people and therefore it's going to be expensive, especially in a hotel. So the person suggests Peter's apartment. I could say, yeah, okay. Das ist in Ordnung. Okay, das ist in Ordnung. Right? So you're seeing you're simplifying it. Now the problem is most people tend to complicate German. I always say that German is a very easy thing once you've decided to make it simple. Don't complicate, oh, where will the party be after doing this? And no, just keep it simple and crush your points. All right. So now you've talked about the points on when and where. Maybe a point also on wie viele Leute. How many people are going to be coming? You could ask, how many people are you inviting? How many people are coming? Etc. All those bits you could use here. Yeah? So, wie viele Leute möchten Sie einladen? Wie viele Leute möchten Sie einladen? How many people would you like to invite? How many people would you like to invite? Then you could say, wir möchten 50 Leute oder Personen einladen. Wir möchten 50 Leute einladen. We would like to invite 50 people. And then you could say, oh nein, das ist, maybe that is a lot. Das ist zu viel. That is a lot of people. Das ist zu viel. And then I could counter argue and say, nein, das ist genug. Eine Hochzeit ist eine wichtige Party. Nein, das ist genug. No, that is enough. And then a wedding is an important party. Eine Hochzeit ist eine wichtige Party. Alright? And then, okay, das machen wir. Okay, let's do that. Okay, das machen wir. And then, of course, the last point on the Essen und Getränke, you have to decide amongst yourselves which foods, which drinks are you going to be preparing. So from the points you've given here is, I always say you have to be good with asking questions. Ask questions, all right? If you could get to use the wo, the was, the wie, the warum, wie viele, wie viel, it helps you practice on your ability of being able to converse longer or in details. Now, this part is going to take you around 3 to 4 minutes when you speak with your partner. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is I would like each of us to formulate their own conversation plot. Okay, I would like to assume that you and your partner are having a conversation about this. So feel free to comment below. Just come up with your own conversation plot, and then you can share it in the comments. I really like reading our comments. All right, so just go ahead, form your own conversation plot, and then share it here in the comments. I would like to see how it goes. Okay. Right. And that will be in regards to your part number one of your B1 Sprechen. Now, people have also been asking on how to access the book that we released some couple of weeks ago. Now, if you would like to make a purchase or a copy of the book, simply go ahead and follow the following instructions. Now, you would go ahead and type www.languagestutors. That is www.languagestutors.org. After which it will bring you to this page displayed on the screen. Click on the cut Once you click here on the cart, you'll be able to place a purchase just like it's indicated here. You can make it via PayPal or Paystack, etc. All those will be guiding you step by step, okay? And you'll be able to access or make a purchase of the book, which shall then be sent to you either via your email or via your WhatsApp. Okay, so kindly go ahead and follow that. And if in case any one of us would like to get more information, feel free to write to us via languages at gmail.com, and they will be able to provide even more information. You can also feel free to write to us directly, write to us a direct message, and we'll guide you on how the book can be sent to you. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let me say, das ist alles für heute. I shall be seeing us in the next one. Have a nice one.